Christians. New Zealand shooting up, but missing, and away goes Dezou. Miller having a chase here, Lily Dezou. She's cut a lot of teams up through the middle. Can't quite get the offload away. Then she does with the support run. Konya, and it is France who are going to go 80 metres, open the scoring and stun New Zealand in the opening minute.
What a brilliant start from Le Bleu. Annick Konya striking first for France. This is all of a line-breaking run from the captain, Lily Dezou.
19, Annick Konya. Restart goes to Pody Lane, and after missing on the defence, she's going to make up for it on attack. Reese Pody Lane grabbing the ball in flight and scooting away to respond for New Zealand, the captain, Pody Lane. Keeping the ball well are the French. Deploy. Offload is there for Argel, and they still keep it alive. Dezou goes wide for Elisa Christians, trying to get on the outside of Tanetti, and she does. Bumps her off, Elisa Christians. France's leading try scorer this season, and she's going to extend her team's lead.
Oh, that's just brilliant stuff there from Elisa Christians. She's one of the senior figures in this squad. But the French playing with so much confidence now. She had a one-on-one here with Kelsey Tanetti. Puts out a brutal friend.
Deploy. Excellent on the restart. And Dezou all charge, trying to get it into touch. Made a mistake, and Waka scoops it up. Oh, what a blow for France. Cannot sleep. And now Pody Lane able to keep it alive for Miller. Now she goes Waka. There's the footwork, the steps of Stacey Waka. No one around her black jersey-wise. Eventually, the support game in New Zealand with the offloads and standing in tackles.
No.
Walking pace. Now Pody Lane gets them rolling forward again. Waka directing traffic too. One way, the other, turning our bay inside out. Still going is Waka. Then finds Miller loping around the edge, stepping with that wonderful footwork, and somehow, what felt about 300 passes later, Georgia Miller scores.
Oh, that was an extremely long passage of play from what we used to know of this Black Ferns, but they can do it fast and they can do it slow. A bit slow to find their support work, but there Stacey Waka is still trying to orchestrate some traffic to show where the holes are.
Still here for the women in gold, though. There for Hines.
Advantage offside.
Under penalty advantage here, Nasser. It's a good ball for Dennis, who takes it on the bounce. They got her once, they won't get her a second time. Heidi Dennis is in.
Oh, Dennis, she's one of the tough young stars coming through for this Aussie Sevens side.
Tricky ball from Cooley Bailey over to Ramsey, the danger woman, who straightens nicely and then offloads well also. Hamwood makes a nice low tackle. And Ashby sweeps in and says, thanks very much. 17-0 kick to come.
Release.
She'll give you a good touch up, and she takes the USA to ground. We're going to keep them scoreless here. It's another good, oh, initially it was a good tackle, but back comes Nasser. She's got a scoot. I'm not sure that she'll have enough. Levi will cut down the angle and get a hand on Adegoke late, but the USA are on the board.
Adegoke strikes first for the US Eagles. You can see Madison Ashby there down in back play. As you can see here, she tries to mark up Adegoke initially, but slips off that tackle and is left in the backfield. Adegoke, she's so athletic. She's got some serious speed.
Slams into the USA defence. She's on one at the moment. Here's Levi. She just needed that one step, that one little burst of pace to get around the defence and shoot out the other side. Levi's gone for two. And Australia lead by
come trying to work ball through the middle with Lelou Glacier throwing a lovely wide ball to this impressive 19-year-old Annette Cognac on the edge. And just as she did in the semi-final, opens the scoring, a first strike in the third place playoff by Annette Cognac for France. It's a nice accurate kickoff. Nobody gets a hand on it. It'll be Marie Dupuy to the loose ball. That's evaded everyone, and it's play on here for France. One of the US players had reeled back in some contact, but nothing untoward as Dupuy, who started it, will finish this try as well. It's a great start from the French. 2 quick tries. Marie Dupuy on the score sheet. Cass Bargel, debut tournament for her this weekend, and away come the United States. Nice early ball to Kaylin Thomas, who has been one of their standouts, and then the ball back in field for Bargel. Nippy little halfback in the 15s game will have enough pace to grab one back, importantly for the United States in this first half. Cass Bargel with her first try in her first tournament for the USA.
Oh, what a wonderful moment this will be for Bargel. Thomas does a great job at being able to stand in that tackle and get a clean throwaway to Bargel. She's fast, she's nippy, she had a lot of work to do.
From Kelly Bay, and they have got numbers, France, if they can make the most of it. There's some heavy legs. Dupuy comes back in, or Dezou does well. Lily Dezou finds Awatunkata in away, and great footwork now, grits the teeth, puts the foot down. Again, another step, and Awatunkata, France's 7th player of the year last year, has busted them open and put her team ahead in the third place match.
Oh, that's just wonderful stuff there from Tunkara. That try was not easily earned. Abe here with a huge play in the turnover. Gets it back for France. They're just so patient. Look at the footwork on Tunkara. She's dancing around American jerseys. She backs herself. Oh my goodness, that would be so hard to defend.
Is a long time in sevens. A week ago, Australia was stunned as New Zealand did a demolition job in the Singapore final. But the beauty of this sport is that another opportunity arises straight away. And so, for the 4th time this season, New Zealand and Australia go at it again. It's advantage New Zealand 2-1. Australia looking to square the ledger and defend their title here. Looking for first points in the final, Tegan Levi. She's again dragged down. It's a real tangle of bodies. Bushby once more. Dennis. Heidi Dennis trying to get away and busting them open, just like she did in the final here last year. It's Heidi Dennis who opens the scoring for Australia.
Heidi Dennis draws the first blood for the Australians in this cup final against the Black Ferns Sevens. Has everyone up on their feet here at HBF Park. Oh, this is just brilliant, trying to spread it to width. She had a one-on-one there with Reese Lane. The stop-start regeneration of speed proves to be a little bit too much for the New Zealand skipper.
Sorensen McGee. Now Miller wants it on her birthday, 22 today, Georgia Miller. Spin through the tackle of Levi, and away she goes. Hines chasing. Miller again, rather, trying to keep Tia Hines at bay, pushes her off. Nathan comes at her, offload for Reese Lane. Off the work of Georgia Miller, elusive, evasive, and the skipper scores.
Georgia Miller, she's such an uncompromising player. It was because of her line break here, being able to slip out of tackles. She had Tia Hines hot on her heels. She keeps out the don't argue just enough to break away and gets a clean offload to Reese Lane.
Actually haven't played each other in as many finals in Australia as you'd think, these two teams. Mahina Paul scooting away, and she's got Tanetti. Chase coming across from Tegan Levi. Little in and away, and then the change of direction, weaving and turning. Tegan stayed with it, then she got sat down, and Tanetti uses all her guile, all her strength to give New Zealand the lead on the stroke of half-time.
Tanetti has been absolute class throughout this weekend, and she crosses over for her 7th try. This was wonderful play here from Mahina Paul to get 2 Australian jerseys to bite into her. Tanetti still here, had some work to do, one-on-one with Tegan Levi.
Paul working her magic in the middle, finds Miller, switching left and right and one way the other. A little juggle from Poldy Lane onto the hands of Felix Hotham, and now they've created some space here on the edge for Tinetti. Kelsey Tinetti, foot race coming, but Tinetti is going to streak away and grab her second try of the final to extend New Zealand's advantage. New Zealand looking to turn the screws here, 2.5 to play. Paul again, Poldy Lane, Felix Hotham, and now Vahakolo on the edge, and she's got an easy run in. A canter around the post for Caitlin Vahakolo. And now Australia really have got a hill to climb in this final.
Caitlin Vahakolo has entered the chat. First touch of the ball, and she crosses over for New Zealand to further their statement. Just here.
Didn't quite get the timing right, Vahakolo. Levi Waka, who has put in a shift on that edge, forces the ball. It's stumbling and bumbling, and Elena Sayeli stayed in it to get the final say in this decider. New Zealand are going to take the title in Perth.
Sayeli on the buzzer puts the final nail in the coffin in this cup final between Australia and New Zealand. It's one of the greatest adversaries, but there's such sharp contrast, in how they're feeling after that one.
For the first time, the HSBC Sevens Perth Trophy is heading back to New Zealand. Back-to-back tournament wins for the team in black, as they extend their lead at the top of the overall table halfway through the regular season. New Zealand, the champions in Perth. Confirmation then of our women's series standings, where New Zealand will just extend, still only by 4 points, not a lot in it. USA go up to third, France into fourth, and Canada dropping down a place. Tight between 3 through to 7, and always tight between 1 and 2. That's the women's series standings after the women's final.